Hey, what's up? Barnaby here. In this edition of HelloLife.net, what we're going to be talking about is paralysis of will. What's that, you ask? Well, a good person to probe that issue with is Dr. Jeffrey Chamberlain, family medicine specialist, and it all has to do with ADHD, right, Doc?
Yeah, paralysis of will, or sometimes it's called paralysis of ADHD or ADHD paralysis, it's more of a concept that's out there that we're learning more about. And there's a lot of people, adults really, with ADHD, where there's things that they want to do and they know they should do, but there's almost like a block where they can't do it. And some good examples are, I've had a patient who's saying with their dishes are piling up in their kitchen, and they know they need to do it. They think their kitchen is disgusting, and so they go to do the dishes, and then they get focused on something else and focused on something else. So there's one issue doing their dishes.
Never finish the task.
Never finish it, and there's like a block to them. Or sometimes I've had patients with doing their bills or their taxes, and now their IRS is after them. They know the IRS is after them, and they start doing their taxes and they're doing something else. It's almost like a procrastination gone crazy,
right?
Because there's just like a block there. And so sometimes when they get treatment, they're able to kind of get through that, and now there isn't that block, and they can do the things that they want to do and that they know they need to do.
So it might just be one specific action. They can do other things fully well, but it's just this one or two or three different things that it's almost like they're adverse to it.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Huh. So would that be existent in children as well as adults?
It's probably in children to some extent, but it's a newer concept that we're learning more about, and so we really see it reported a lot more in the adults than in the kids. And it either means it's not in the kids, or that it's harder to get from kids what's going on in their mind, and some person just forces them to do something, they end up doing it because there's someone holding them there until they do it, and so we don't figure that out yet. So I think in the next 5 to 10 years, I think we might learn a whole lot more about this than we do right now.
So could it just be a singular manifestation? I mean, not hyperactive, not just flitting about, rather cannot stay focused on a couple of different tasks, and that would be the only indication the person might be suffering from ADHD?
Well, there would still be the other criteria for ADHD, so they would still have that. A lot of times with the adults, though, they have usually they're really intelligent, or they have other things where they've learned to manage their ADHD in other ways, so they've never been formally diagnosed. But now there's just these couple things that are causing huge problems in their life. And then once we start looking into everything, we realize, well, they have ADHD. They're just coping really well everywhere else except with one or two issues.
All right, well, you know what? The fact that you're watching this video means you've got questions about this very thing. And that's a good choice for you to come to HelloLife.net, because we are all about matching your commitment to a healthy lifestyle. We're listening endlessly to the comments that come in here to the site to make sure that we address the things that concern you. So tell all your friends about it. Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome.